let's make this together. It's quick and easy. I know you can do it. Between the red, white, and blue, the star, the white berries, and then look at the blue. Isn't that going to be adorable? It's going to give us a natural vintagey vibe that goes great with these cute little galvanized buckets. So once I have my bucket that I know I like, the cute thing is it has a design on both sides. So I can just choose what I want to be the front or the back. And if you want the handle, you can pop that handle off also if you decide you just don't even want it. You'll need a little bit of floral foam, and I've got a little block here. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop, make sure it'll fit in my container. And once I'm good to go, just take it in your little electric skillet, dip it in your hot glue there, just scrape the excess off, and just pop it right in. This is so fun and easy to make, okay? Now that that's in, we are ready to go ahead and start with our design. So center it up how it's going to be, like this. And I know my main focal point is going to be my stars. So we're going to take those off the stem first. And you could tear them. You can also just cut them. Leave those wires a little long if possible, because you don't know exactly how high you want them, okay? So if the longer you make that cut, the more adjustment room you have. If you cut it real short, you might be stuck with it really super short. So I'm going to come in first with my star up to the top, and I'm not sure how tall I want that. I think that would work. And then my second star would be a little bit lower. Let me go just a little bit shorter. And notice how I'm going to offset them. I'm going to have one a little higher and then one a little shorter. I'm going to go in front of the handle. I'm going to go off to my left here. Okay? So that's my tall star. Now my little shorter star, so be careful when you cut this one because I almost cut it too short. My shorter star is going to go off to the side, okay? Look how cute it is. Stars are in. You see how they're kind of centered around our little container. Now I want to take this is our filler bush, and I want you just to tear part of it down, tear those sections off, and just trim these up really neat. You'll see me use a lot of hand wrapped bushes because they're very easy to work with. So when I do this, I can start with a spiky tall piece right up the middle. Just go right up the middle with that. And now if this is my tallest piece, then I know I'm going to work down from there. So let's put one in front of the handle and one behind the handle. Let's see. Yeah, those are about the same. So we'll put a little glue on that. And of course you can use a glue gun. I prefer the electric skillet because I am always making floral arrangements to sell. So I want to make sure I've got a nice start. Now I want to work all the way around the edge with these other pieces. So what I want you to do is cut that center piece out. Look here. That's super long, but we're going to make it smaller. So cut that center piece out, and now you have two that are the same. So you're going to go through that whole bush and start trimming them to where nobody's too long and everybody's about the same. You see what I'm doing? Now you're trying to keep the strong metal support stem in there because that's going to allow you to go in really easy to your base. But I'm going to start to work my way around the container. Going to the edge, going out over the side, okay? This is going to work like our greenery, so we need to spread it out. I'm going to leave a little gap and come to the next section. And I'm putting 2 or 3 together. So these are really shooting out. Isn't that fun? And then you can take and kind of bend them down so they're flying out like a party. Oh my gosh, I love this. And get this little star at the edge because I want to kind of break the edge of the container. Yes. Get over there. Okay. So far, so good. Super cute. Now let's keep going. Tear these down same way. This is the rest of the original bush. Depending how full, you could put a couple bushes in there if you want to have it really full, or keep it simple and maybe add a different greenery. But we're going to put this in to keep filling her up. So the idea is everybody's at kind of the consistent length as you work all the way around. Isn't that nice? All right, let's keep going around. We're up in the front now where the stars are here. And I'm going to keep just pushing these in. And I like that this is so fun and whimsical and spiky. Spiky, spiky. Spiky, spiky. Do you like it spiky? I like it spiky. Okay, keep going around. You want to make sure you're getting all those spikes flying out of there. Really let them fly out. There you go. You're getting the feel. Now, how fun is this going to be when we put all the blueberries in? Okay, let's put some behind this star. He needs a few. But you want it to feel really whimsical and flying out. You get a little glue string, just pull it off. could put like some baby's breath in here. So I just love these little spikes in here. You know why? Because it almost feels like a rocket. It just feels like a rocket. And the trails of a firework. We've done that before in design school where we actually used allium for fireworks because they literally feel like it. Look how cute. Look how cute. Here it is from the back. The front looks so cute either way. Okay, we're flying. We're looking good. Now it's time for our blueberries. You could add more berries if you want. We're just going to go with one stem. Now it's time to let the blueberries scream out. So we're going to cut down this whole bush. Let me know in the comments if you love doing this type of easy project. If this is something you want to see more, definitely let us know. A lot of times we're making a lot more complicated pieces, but I think these are so fun also, just for the whimsicality of it all. All right. Let's get some berries in here. And we want to put the berries in between the holes we have in here. Oh my gosh, look at the blueberries! They're going to shoot out everywhere. And they have the best little twigs on them. So we're going to keep filling in. Just keep filling in. Blue Betty, Blue Betty. And then we can take this and just use these as little shop fillers. Of course, I talked about these are so cute to make, to go on. This would have to go on a larger tiered tray if you make tiered tray decor. Now, look at this from the front, and it looks really cute. And we've got 3 pieces put in. Now, I want you to take these next 3 pieces and let them like reach way out of the container, because that's what's going to make this super cute and interesting. If not, everybody's just right inside, and they're reaching out and lunging over and. Oh yeah, look at the front now. Isn't it cute? So cute. This piece of is just too long. So I trimmed it and we're gonna put it back in. So if you get any that are like too long, just trim them. Like I see some here we can steal. Just get back down to the base, cut it a little bit where it's wired together like that, where it's wrapped together, and then you can add those back in. So you can have some shorter pieces in there. All right, let me get another little berry around the back. I'm gonna put a short one in that can kind of reach over. So by the time we get done filling this up, it's super cute and full. I don't know if you could tell how cute, but so cute! I love it. I'm gonna put one more in and let these berries just kind of sneak out the edges. I think they're precious. Look at this. All right, here she is all finished. Isn't she cute? And you could definitely add a bow. You could do lots more or keep it really simple. These would be super for teachers' gifts, guys. Just pop some treats in there if you just wanted to do the containers. Then I would get this little blueberry and tie a little knot around the handle with some gingham ribbon. You can make some centerpieces for parties. You have like tons of options you could do with these cute little containers. And this is a simple little arrangement. Let me show you the other 2 containers too, so you can see how cute they are. This one says America the Beautiful. Look how cute. And it has the cute little flowers. I mean, I love this. The truck bed full of flowers, get out of town. That's mine. That's my truck bed. And then this one has the little doggy. Oh my gosh, the cute little doggy, the American flags. Of course, we love all the little trucks. And then finally, here's the one we used. And this one has the big watermelon. Who's serving up that watermelon? Isn't that fun? All right, Bloomerinos, I can't wait to see yours. I'll see you next time.